Hey everybody, well, we know what this one's all about here. That's Fred's farm. There's Fred's motorhome, 1977 GMC Vandura. Fred restored this baby about, I'd say about 10 or 11 years ago. Even has factory air conditioning, still works beautifully. Doesn't have too many miles on it. It had even original power beam headlights on this. Fred's pretty fussy about this sort of stuff. Let's see, we got a little surprise here. Let's take a run up to the garage. And let's get the camera used to the light. And what do we have here? A 1955 Buick. Get the garage open so we can take a little bit better look at this car. I can't exactly remember the cubic inches of this engine. Too bad it's too dark in here. So if I can get a light. There we go, it's a little bit better. It's what was called the Nailhead Buick V8. Has a 4-barrel carburetor on it. Goes very well, this car. I've driven it a couple of times, and when you start it off in low, it really takes off. Fred even has the correct headlights on this car. They're a steel beam, but yet there's a bulb inside of them. I don't know how well the camera will pick this up, but anyway, it has those. Last year Fred put radial tires onto the car, and it really improved the ride of the car quite a bit. He had these ancient wide white walls on it that just weren't doing any good, really. The car didn't feel too sure on the highway. There's the interior. Door panels are original from 1955, folks. I know I'm not going to bark my legs getting into the car. A myth about dog legs, about dog leg windshields, but I guess, well, I'm a short fellow. I figure if you're over 6 feet, then you might have a problem with that. There's the interior. Another option. Rear speaker. Sounds incredible, the radio on these cars. Let's see, we'll get the radio on. Wait for it to come on in a second. See, it's got vacuum tubes. They sound really, really nice. Takes it a few seconds, but it has a real quality sound in it that you just can't find in AM radios these days. Dynaflow transmission. Fred put power brakes onto the car a few years ago. Remember, I helped him to rebuild the system for it. The booster, which is underneath the frame of the car, is the pedal. The pedal goes through the floor. Again, there's not enough light to see, but the pedal goes through the floor on these things. Now start the car. You can turn the key on, but it won't. But it just won't start the car. Yeah, what you have to do is you have to push the gas pedal to the floor to start these cars. Not too many folks know that. There we go. The radio's going to come on in a second. Get it working. We'll just wait. Second while it just warms up the radio, we'll just take a quick look around outside the car. Chrome, chrome, and chrome. They still weren't overdone like crazy, like they did in the later part of the 50s. These cars were called Buick Centuries, because when Buick first brought out the name, Century meant the century mark, which meant the car could hit 100 miles an hour. And I'll tell you, the way this car goes on the highway, and it gets up there pretty quick, it certainly will do 100 miles an hour, this one. See if I can get something underneath over here. I know the car is in very good condition underneath. Not pristine, because there's a lot of gravel roads around here, unfortunately. But it can certainly be made to be pristine, very, very nice, very, very fast. So we can get it. Let's see if we can get the radio. I can't remember the trick behind that, but anyway, let's put it on to lock. There we go. Locked it up again. But no padding on these dashboards back then. Ah, look at that. Factory Kleenex box. Looks a lot like the one I have in my Vista Cruiser now. Nice tasty steering wheel. Very hungrily eyes Howie's ribs when he drives it. Gotta be careful. These things are I'm sure maybe Jack, you'll know what this is all about. Curb feelers. A lot of cars used to have those. I remember we had a few cars with them. You come up close to the curb, you know where it was. They make a scratching sound, so you know not to rub your white wall tires on them. Pretty interesting little things. A lot of folks have thought they were antennas. I'll show you something really quick. Did some more work on the Vista Cruiser. I meant to show it to you folks yesterday, but the rains came again, so I sort of kiboshed that idea. Okay, come on, don't panic, Howie. Where's your hood catch? Duh. How much we can see over here because the shade is facing it over here, but I painted the whole top of the radiator surround to improve the looks of it a little bit. It was kind of icky looking. So that's all been tidied up and cleaned up a little bit. It will be taken down against block sanded and painted properly over the winter, but I just wanted to get a little bit more decent looking just to be able to throw open the hood and show folks what it was all about. Yeah, there we go. So the fuel cards, let's just run down and quickly see another while we're doing our tour. Ankle's getting better, gonna run again. Red 66 dump truck. .366 V8. You can see it says Paul's Howie over here. Fred still uses this very much as a working truck, indeed. And in the earlier movie, there's the turbo diesel pickup. Ram Cummins turbo diesel. Really, really nice. Fred's done a lot of work on this one too. Well, he's a body man, so this is his passion, this is his art. Fred's the fellow who actually did the work on my Vista Cruiser for me. Body work. What else have we got quickly around here? Used to be fun driving this around, the old school was. Brake lines are totally gone, so we can't do that no more. Hey Al, here's something you'll like. This is quite the beast to drive around too. There's a 327 in it, this thing. I can't remember quite there. I think it might be a 1970 or 71 this over here. I'll have to ask Fred to be sure. I had a Hornet just like this once. Got it to use this one over to use as a parts car. I sold the Hornet. We still got the parts car, ironically enough. Out of the Twilight Zone, 1960 Cadillac. They call these flat top because of the window design in the back. Pretty big car. Keep an eye out for Hornets and things like this. There you go. Check out this ride. No bees inside lurking around? No, I don't think so. Let's hop in. There we go. Check out this. The seat's back and look at my feet. Barely get to the pedal. Nothing buzzing in here? Nope. Look at that. Circus stereos from the 70s. Look at that 8-track player. All the things from the 70s to put into a car. Look at that. Wiper switches, washers. Pretty crazy car, this one. Kind of creepy, but nice at the same time. 55 Buick. 55 or 54, I'm not quite sure. I'll have to ask Fred about that. Not sure what this is. What do we got back here? 67 Tornado. That's long since been cannibalized, that car. That's something that Dave would probably like on his farm. It runs. I brought it up here a couple of years ago. Has a blown head gasket or something like that. Ancient tractors. Who knows what that is? old GMC. So many treasures around here. Let's quickly go see some of the Hornets and Eagles. 68 Pontiac, Canadian model. There you go. There's the Eagles again. Nothing's really changed much. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying these clips. Bye-bye.